First off, I want to say shout out to Westminster football team, and let's go. So I want to make this video to talk about what we need to do this year to be the best that we can be, and to go to the championships and go to playoffs, go to win the our state championship game. Okay, so yeah, I did quit last year. I did. The reason for that was when I went on the field, I would try so hard, right, in the games. That's what I always say. I hate practice, but I love the game. So when I got in the game, I would do my best and I worked the hardest, right? So when I made this decision was after the St. Pius game, the JV St. Pius game, because nobody was doing their job. Nobody was trying their hardest. We were just like they kept telling us to stop messing around for the game and at practice, and we just that's our number one problem is. We mess around too much. We mess around too much at practice, and too much when we're doing drills and in the classrooms. That's why we don't have as good grades as we could have. We get lazy also. But the first thing, so I want to just apologize for quitting all you guys last year, but that was the reason why. It's because we would give up before the game is over, and we would quit on ourselves. A couple, it would be like 21-0, and we're like, oh, okay, we can't go back from this game, and everybody just shut down, and some people would still try, but not everybody's trying, because when a team has to be a team, they have to be together. It's kind of like a rope or a chain link. When one part breaks, it all breaks. It can't stay together anymore. It's not connected anymore. And we have to get connected. We got to get connected. We have to be on the same level. We got to be on the same page, doing the same things all the time. So the first category I want to talk about is what we need to do is hard work. We got to work hard. We're not the fastest, we're not the strongest, but we have enough talent. We have the ability to be the best. Because the best people, they work the hardest first. They work harder than everybody. They do what they have to do to be the best. Because they recognize they don't have all the things to be the best. Sometimes they do, like Las Cruces, they have big boys, or Valley, they had a lot of athletes, a lot of stars. We have some stars in there, and we can be stars. We have the potential to be the best, but we just have to work hard. We got to do all the drills right. We got to stop messing around. Give 100% all the time, even when we're tired, even when we don't want to work out, even when we don't want to, lift or do the speed station after practice or whatever it may be. When we get in trouble, when we have to do up downs or whatever, just do it to the best of your ability, because it's never bad for you. It sucks, yeah, but it always gets you better. It's always going to get you better. It's never going to get you worse. It's going to make your body hurt more, but that's just you working. You're going to be working. So that's the first thing. We need to work hard. We got to do everything right. And we got to work hard in the classroom, too. We don't work as hard in the classroom as we could. Some of the best, not going to name names, but some of the people that have the better grades, they went down. They're still pretty good, but, they weren't as good as they were previous years or any time before. But they were, still passing grades or whatever. And that's what we're mediocre. We're average, We look at our grades and we're like, okay, they're passing, I'm doing good enough. I got a 2.0, I got a 2.3, or, we just do just enough just to pass. And that's not enough. Why? Because when we have study hall, look how many people are in there. Too many people, more than half the team. And we have to go outside and we work out, we go to the speed station where we did. And those other guys are still in the class doing their homework because they don't know how to get their work done in class. Well, we're getting better when they're not. So we're always going to be better than them because we're working hard when they weren't working. Like when we were doing speed station, they weren't doing speed station. They never did speed station with us. See, so we're already better than them by that. We got to all be better, be good together. We're not going to be good at all. You know what I'm saying? One person can't win the game. Like last year, that's when I wanted to talk about second thing, responsibility. We got to take responsibility for our position and the things that we need to do. Like, in the game, oh, it was Mike's fault, or he couldn't catch a ball, or just do your job and worry about, and everybody, if everyone does their job, then it will be fine. If everybody, okay, don't worry about the quarterback. Don't worry about the wide receiver. Don't worry about the line. You lift them up. Lift your team up. We don't do that enough. We like to put each other down. Even when we're joking, we like to put each other down, and, oh, you suck, and I'm going to be a starter, and you're not. And whenever everyone has starter potential, then we're going to be the best team ever. Because the coach should be like, oh, get in there. What's your name? Get in there, so-and-so. And we'll still be fine because they'll still be doing as good as the first guy. And then whenever somebody gets hurt, the guy just as good or better is going to get in there and do the job. So do your job. Be responsible for what you need to do. Lift each other up and stop bringing each other down. And stop quitting on yourselves. We got to be a team. We got to fight together. We got to bleed together. We got to do everything right together, or we're not going to do it at all. Because one person, two people can't win the game. Yeah, we got athletes on the team, but that's why it's a team. That's why it's a team sport, and there's 11 guys on the field. That's why there's not one or two guys on the field, because you need 11 guys to win the game. So that's the second thing. Third thing I want to talk about is heart. We got to have heart. We haven't had heart. Those guys like back in 2010, 2009, whatever, Matt Jaramillo and Nate Struck and all those guys, they were good. You know why? They had heart. Matt Jaramillo, you see how much he was lifting, and Nate, how much he was lifting, and all those guys, because they're always in the weight room. They all had heart to be the best. Yeah, they probably, I don't know if they made it to playoffs. I think they did. They just didn't make it to state, because there was a lot of good athletes at that time, Rodney Daniels and so on, but they worked their butt off. They tried their best, and they never gave up on themselves. They were a team. They were a family. They worked together. They had heart in what they did. So that's what we need to have. We need to have heart. Yeah, we go on the field. You see, Valley or Atrisco. You're like, oh, those guys are so big and they're stronger than us. They're faster than us. But we have an intangible that they can't see, that nobody else can see. Everybody can see if they're faster and stronger than us. Everybody knows if it's a better school than ours. But what they don't see is our heart. And that's what we got to show them when we get on the field, that we have heart. We come here to work, and we're not going to lie down and lose to these guys today. If you go out there and you just try your best and you do everything 100% and you don't fight with each other, you just keep lifting everybody up and keep fighting together, then at the end of the game, there's nothing you can say, because you try your best, everyone tried their best, everyone works together, everybody did their job. Yeah, some things are going to go wrong. There's going to be interceptions, there's going to be fumbles and this and that. But okay, brush that off and keep moving. Because if you keep worrying about that, you're not going to worry about the next play. You got to worry about play by play by play. Just do your job in that play and everything's going to be alright. Yeah, sometimes, speaking of heart, yeah, on the weekends and on the weekdays, you're going to have to work out by yourself. Yes, you are. You and some other teammates, you guys are going to have to go run and go lift to be the best you can be and to get in shape, because your first day of practice, you're like, oh, I'm not even in shape. I can't breathe. Yeah, you're going to have to do that. If you really care about being the best and winning games and stuff, you're going to have to do things on your own and do more than what they do at practice to be the best and to be in shape and be everything you can be. That's just how it is. That's just how it works. But that shouldn't be a problem to you, because if you really have heart for the game, you do everything to win. You do everything to be the best. So that's what I wanted to say. And that's what we don't have enough of. We don't have enough heart. We play around way too much on the field. We don't get their jobs done. We always mess around with each other. We don't focus up. They always got to say, hey, over here. I'm over here. Stop talking. Stop touching each other. Like, we can do all that after practice, but during football and during the time where we're supposed to be working, we need to work. Put all the energy that you're doing, horse around, mess around, into what you're doing, and into focusing on the play and the drill and whatever you need to be doing, and you'll be okay. We'll be the best team ever. Last thing I want to talk about, what was it? Let's go back. It was, I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the first three things. I just remember hard work, something else, and hard. What was the second thing? Well, comment on the video below if you remember. I forgot what it was. But I hope I'm trying to help us. So, yeah, like I did, I apologize in the beginning of the video. And I'm just ready to work. I'm ready to be the best. It's our senior year for all the seniors, and it's the last time we're all going to play together. Why? Because all the seniors leave, and those seniors leave, and then those seniors leave. So it's the last summer, the last first game, the last first practice, last everything for the seniors. So we're tired. Well, I know I'm tired. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing. Nobody wants to be on a losing team. If we start winning, the people are going to start coming to our school. You know what? People go to Volcano and Entisto because they have good teams in the Valley and Sandia. Because they're good and they work hard. We're not always going to be as big as those schools. Okay, we can't control that. With everything that we can control, let's control that and be the best that we can be what we have to work with. We can't. We have some athletes, we have some big guys. But speed kills. So if we're faster than them, we do speed stage to the best of our ability, and we're always trying to get fast, and we're always running and in shape, we'll be fine because they have a lot of strength, and they have athletes on their team. But if we're fast and a little bit strong, then we can keep up with them with our speed and with our endurance, and that's all we need. The biggest, brutest guy doesn't always win. The brains wins a lot of times in those things. You got to be smarter than that guy. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys. So let's go out there on the first day of practice. Let's try our hardest. Let's stop messing around. Let's get serious about this. If you don't want to be serious, then go home. Think about it. The guys that just go out for the jerseys and they just look good and get girls. Nobody wants a guy that wants a guy on the team that doesn't even win. And they never win and they always suck. Like, oh, babe, go to my game. And they go to your game every time they lose, and people always run their mouths. You know what I'm saying? Let's shut them up. Now, don't say, if they ask us if we're going to win, don't say you're going to win. Just say, we're going to try our hardest to win. We're going to do everything we can to win. I'm not going to tell you we're going to win. I'm not going to tell you we're going to lose. Just tell them, be able to tell them that you're going to work your hardest. We're all going to work as a team. We're all not going to quit on ourselves, quit on each other. We're going to lift each other up, and we're going to do everything we can to win. Because that's all you can do. Because then at the end of the game, like I said, you have nothing to cry about. Yeah, you can cry as you lose, but when you know that you left it all on the field, you know that you did everything you can to win, and not just one person knowing. Everybody has to know. That's why it's a team. That's why we have to work together. That's why we have to be on the same page. Everyone has to know they left it on the field. If you get on the field, try your hardest. Show the coaches you want to be a starter. Do everything you can. Work your hardest. In practice, when someone is working you, don't get mad at them because they're working you. Oh, calm down because this is just half speed. This is practice. You calm down. Try hard over here. Don't be mad because they're working you. Work hard right back. They're trying to make you better. Get yourself better. If you guys are both trying hard against each other, then there you go. When you get in the game, you'll be used to the hard work, and you'll be used to someone beating your butt, and you can overcome that because you're used to it already. And when you're used to something, you can do it and overcome it. It's like your problems in life. When you're used to getting hurt or something like that, you know how to take care of it. You know how to get around it. You know how to get over it. You know how to get through that obstacle. That's all life is, obstacles. Let's get through this obstacle this year. Let's have a winning record. Let's go to the playoffs. Let's be champions. That's going to feel so good. You can go to your kids and your grandparents, your family, whenever you have kids or whatever. You can be like, look what I did when I was in high school. Look what I won a championship, state championship ring. I won a championship game with my team, with my brothers. That's you can never take that away from somebody. You can always go back and say, God, look what I did. Look what we did together. Where y'all at? Look what we did. I can show you what I did. What did you do? Right? You're going to be on the news and everything. And I'll shock everybody because they haven't won a state championship since like the 80s or 70s, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the last time they won a championship. I'm not talking about playoffs. We need to get to the playoffs. But actually winning a state championship game that was so long ago that it is the time now to come back and do everything we can so we can win one, and this generation can show the other generations why we're the best. We have something to prove. We have something to prove to everybody, so let's go out there and prove it. Every year, I know you don't like just getting on the field and just doing it and be like, okay, football's over. Let me go do wrestling or something. You want to be like, yeah, I miss football. You want to miss it. You want to miss football because of the good team we had and all the hard work and the family aspect of it and all the aspects of the game. You want to be like, oh yeah, we're losing 21-0. We came back and beat them. You want to have stories like that. You don't have to say, oh yeah, we lost. I mean, because after you lose over and over, you just get used to losing. You don't want to try no more. We can't be complacent. You gotta say, okay, we lost this game. Let's go back to the next game and let's win. Let's go back to the next game and win. You're not gonna win them all. You're not going to win them all. But if you know that you did everything you could, everything that you should do to win, then it's okay. Because that's all you can do, and that's all you control, and that's all your might. Yeah, sometimes the referee's going to cheat you. Sometimes they're going to give you cheap shots and try to injure you. But all you can do is work your hardest. So that's all I wanted to talk about. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to this video, please. I'm trying to lift this up. I'm just trying to have a good year. You know, let's stop smoking weed. Let's stop drinking Cokes and doing stupid stuff. Let's cut that crap out till after the season. If you want to smoke weed, do it after the season. Do it after. It doesn't help you. Drinking. Stop drinking during the season, dude. Do that after the season or before the season. But when we're in season, let's do everything we can. Let's get good grades. Let's try our hardest. Come on, guys. I know you guys are tired of losing. I've been tired of losing. I don't like being on a losing team. That's another reason I didn't want to stay. I was like, I want to be winners, and I'm not going to leave this year. I'm not. If this doesn't get to anybody, and this only gets to the seniors getting pumped up, and nobody else gets pumped up from this video or whatever, or the hard work, because I'm going to be putting in work all year. I ain't going to be scared to hit. I'm going to be hitting people. You're going to see me. I've changed completely. I'm ready to win. I'm ready to do whatever. Last year I was kind of ready. I was like, last year, this is my year. This is my year. Because I made grades like I've been doing. I've been making grades. I made grades again this past school year. And I'm just ready to play, putting the work in. You know, if everybody won't want to step up to the plate this year and be ready to work, and we lose games again, I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to leave. It's going to be, I'll be happy for the guys that did it, and we worked our hardest. We can't conceal. I can only be happy for the things that I can control. So, I'll try my hardest. I can tell you that. I can vouch for myself, and whoever else is along for the ride can vouch for them too. But other people that don't want to work, I can't make them do anything they don't want to do. But I'm saying, if you don't want to work, if you don't want to be the best you can be, what's the point of being there? Think about it. What's the point of being there? You didn't go there just to lose. You're like, okay, I'm going to join this team. I know we're going to lose, but let's just go. I just want to play football. No, that shouldn't be the point. If that was the point, then there would be no point in winning the games. There would be no point in winning. There wouldn't be any winning in football or any sport. Right? So, that's all I want to say. For the last time, I know this video is long, but take care. Let's go get that W this year. Let's go get that championship. Let's go.